Alright, so here's the setup, everybody. Just hunting out of a homemade ground blind here. Got an office chair there. And I'm hunting this swampy lowland here. A lot of deer travel through here, believe it or not, even though it's always flooded out. So back there where all the laurel is, there's a really heavy deer trail. There's a couple different intersecting deer trails, and they'll just cross this left and right during the mornings and afternoons as they're going to their feeding and their bedding areas. So yeah, I'm gonna get behind that, and let's hope for some good luck this morning. Alright guys, just a little voiceover here, just to explain really clearly what I'm talking about. So this is a photo back from crossbow season of me in the blind. You can see that green line is that trail that I was talking about. There's a trail behind all those trees where that thick laurel is, and they'll cross left and right. I have a corn pile in front of me at that one red square, and the red square to the right is also another spot where the deer tend to come down the trail or pop out of the trail. So most of my shots are right in front of me. And that's not what happens in this hunt, though. So in this hunt, the deer actually came from behind me for the first time ever. They came from my right, directly behind me to my right there, where that yellow arrow is, and where that red dot is where the first deer popped out. I mean, they were just 20 yards behind me, and so it was really, really difficult to swing the camera without them, bolting and taking off. That's why I didn't get the shot on camera. But basically, I'm sitting behind this blind. I make a quick turn around with the gun, and I'm able to put a shot on that doe. Eh. Eh. Alright, okay, hello everyone, welcome back to Spartan Outdoors TV. I came in here for a quick afternoon hunt, got in here late, about 3:30 p.m. It's about 4:05 right now. I just shot a doe. So my setup here, I've got a homemade ground blind, a little office chair, and I'm watching a couple different intersecting deer trails in front of me. And so that's where I had the camera positioned, for a shot out front. And about 10 minutes ago, I heard something coming directly behind me, thought maybe it was just a couple squirrels. And then I heard the lead doe. It was a group of 3 does. The lead doe, she was the big one. I heard her stomping at me, blowing at me. And so I slowly turned around. They couldn't really figure me out. They didn't know what I was. And so they took off a little bit. I quickly turned my gun around, waited until they got to an opening, about 50 yards, and I shot the lead doe. No, I put a good hit on her. Saw her crash about 60 or 70 yards through the trees. And yeah, next, let's go trail her up and see if we can find her. Okay guys, right here is impact. This is where I shot her, through the brush. As you can see, it's very wet, very swampy. Haven't found any hair, haven't found any blood, but I did see her mule kick and then head out that way. So we're gonna go to where I think I saw her fall and pile up and check there. Sometimes in these wet conditions, you're just not gonna have the perfect blood trail. So let's get on that, and hopefully we find her pretty soon. Okay guys, I didn't find any blood. I couldn't find the spot of impact, and that's okay. I'm using a 6.5 Creedmoor, it doesn't make the biggest hole. But I was walking over to where I thought I saw her go into, and she's right over here in this thick stuff, so let's go find her. Alright, perfect shot right behind the shoulder. Good sized doe. I'm gonna get her cleaned up, and this one's also getting donated to Maryland's Hunters for the Hungry program. So yeah, great hunt. Quick little 35-minute hunt in the stand. Stay tuned for more episodes, and if you enjoyed this, throw me a like, guys.